steal my shit right
I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening.
You call the name where you calling from? Yeah, what's up? What's going on, mighty man? Okay. Did that person want to call about the water baptism? Did that person want to call about the water baptism? Don't nobody want no smoke. They know that ain't no damn water baptism no more. Yeah. They just love Christianity, man. You know? I mean, that's the only thing to say about that. They love getting in the water with a man and getting wet and you know what I'm saying? They love it. You know? That's the only I can see. And look, they love it so much they go get it done again.
Yeah.
They say, "Oh, I gotta go get baptized again. I fell off." You want to get back in that water with that preacher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Uh, New caller, name where you calling from? I said, new caller, name where you calling from?
Steve, I'm Steve, and I'm from Syracuse.
Calling from Syracuse, you said?
That's right.
Okay, no sweat. Steve, you got any questions?
Yeah, I was supposed to call maybe 2 weeks ago to talk to you guys, so I have forgotten.
Okay, no sweat. Give me 1 second. We'll go ahead and start the class. All right.
Okay.
One second, brother. Shalom Israel. You're the Isupk, started out of 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana, and we are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group on the planet Earth. And we are located here at 5261 Delmar Boulevard in Suite 8 in St. Louis, Missouri, 63108. And if anybody got any questions, want to listen live, or want to make a comment, you can dial 712-775-7035, access code 744252, or you can dial 781-448-4050-13300, access code, Salaki. Let me say it again. 781-448-4050, access code 13300. All right. Now, Brother Steve, you can go ahead. What's your question?
Usually what I do is, cause I think I spoke to you, I spoke to another person from Louisville, and, we were discussing the Passover. You know where I'm going with this?
Go ahead with your question.
What was that?
I said, go ahead with your question.
Okay. I guess the first question I should be asking is, how is it that you're able to observe the Passover outside of Jerusalem?
You said, how do you have the Passover outside of Jerusalem?
Yeah, how is it that you're able to observe the Passover outside of Jerusalem?
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you celebrate any of the high holy days?
Not outside of Jerusalem.
So what do? You travel to Jerusalem every year to celebrate the Passover, the Feast of Hanukkah, the Feast of Purim, the blowing of the trumpets, do you
No.
go to Jerusalem and keep the high holy days?
I fast.
You said what now?
I fast.
You said you try?
No. Fast.
Oh, you say you fast.
Correct.
Oh, okay, so show me how you can, because according to you, I guess you have to go to Jerusalem in order to celebrate it, right?
You said you're supposed to go to Jerusalem. Is that what you're asking?
I'm asking you. You're saying that you're supposed to go to Jerusalem and keep the high holy days, right?
Well, that's one of many requirements that we're supposed to do.
Okay, hold on,
So we shouldn't do that.
slow down, brother, slow down. Okay, so show me the scripture or the proof or whatever it is that will support and substantiate your claim to where you can just fast and not go to Jerusalem and keep the high holy days.
Daniel chapter 10, verse 2 through 4.
What is that?
Daniel chapter 10, verses 2 through 4.
Okay, then you get the scripture out.
You want me to read it?
No, hold on, we got it. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Chapter 2, 2 through 4.
You want Daniel 2 through 4, right?
Daniel chapter 10, verses 2 through 4.
10, 2 through 4. No sweat.
This is Daniel.
Lights loud.
Daniel chapter 10, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
In those days, I, Daniel, was mourning 3 full weeks. I ate no pleasant bread,
Mm-hmm.
neither came flesh nor wine in my mouth,
Mm-hmm.
neither did I anoint myself at all, till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled. And in the 24th day of the first month, as I was by the side of the great river, which is Pinnacle.
Mm-hmm. That's it? That's all? Okay, so you saying this scripture right here says that you don't have to keep the Passover? You can just fast?
Well, what I'm saying is that Daniel, during the Passover, fasted. Because if you read verse 4, it says that in the 4th and 20th day of the first month. Now we know that 3 whole weeks is from the 3rd of the first month all the way to the 24th, which is 3 full weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's during the time of the Passover.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know that Daniel was in Babylon at that time.
That's true. He was. So where does this have to do with you celebrating Passover or us celebrating in land of captivity? How are we wrong? How are we wrong and you're right?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. Because when you read Deuteronomy chapter 16, verses 5 through 6, it tells us specifically that we are not to sacrifice the Passover within any of our gates, but within the place in which the Most High shall choose to place his name in.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't learn that where he put his name in unless we read 2 Chronicles chapter 6, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
That is why.
Okay. 1 second. Give me. Okay, 1 second. Give me. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let's go to. I'm gonna pull this one first since I got this one up. Go to Matthew 26 and 17. 1 second. Because yes, Daniel did fast. You understand? He did do that. All right. 1 second.
Matthew chapter 26, verse 17.
Okay.
Now the first day of the feast of
of unleavened bread. The disciples came to Jesus, saying unto him,
Mm-hmm.
Where wilt thou that we prepare for thee to eat the Passover?
To do what?
Eat the Passover.
To eat the Passover. Now, let me ask you a question, Steve. Where were Christ and the disciples at this time right here?
Jerusalem.
They was in Jerusalem. Okay, now let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. When he turned around and sent the disciples out and told them to go and teach this truth everywhere, right?
Yes.
So that means if they turn around and in captivity, right? Because they were under the Romans, right? Some of the people was in Jerusalem, some of them was out of Jerusalem. So you mean to tell me that you could not keep the Passover unless you are in Jerusalem?
That's correct.
That's correct. Okay, you gotta show me that.
Yep, you have to be in Jerusalem to keep the Passover.
Show me that. Okay, because here's another. Give me 1 Kings 8 and I think maybe 46. No, 47. Give me like 8. Kings 8, 1 Kings 8 and 47. 1 Kings 8 and 47.
Okay. 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 47.
Mm-hmm.
Yet, if they shall bethink themselves in the land whither they were carried captive.
Wait a minute. What does that mean, Stephen, to turn around and bethink yourself in the land where you were carried captives? Because we are, hold on. Are we in the land of captivity? Are we in the
Yes,
land?
we are.
Oh, okay. Now, read the scripture again. Read that. Start from the top.
1 Kings chapter 8, verse 47.
Mm-hmm.
Yet, if they shall bethink themselves in the land whither they were carried captive.
What does it mean to bethink yourself in the land of where you was carried captive?
Well, from what I'm reading the scripture,
Say it again.
I said from what I'm reading from the scripture, you're reading 1 Kings 8:47, right?
That's what we read. And the scripture says, if they bethink themselves in the land of their captivity. What does that mean to bethink yourself in the land of captivity?
Well, it means to go back into what you were doing before, meaning it's explaining further on.
And what were we doing before? What were we doing before we went into captivity?
We were following the law, statutes, and
We
commandments.
were following the law, statutes, and commandments. Now the scripture says to bethink yourself. You just said, do what you were doing before. Meaning that the reason you went into captivity was because you were not keeping the commandments. Now that you're in captivity, if you want to get out, you have to bethink yourself. You have to do what you were doing before. You have to return to the Most High and start keeping His commandments. And one of those commandments is to celebrate all of the feast days, not just the Passover, not just Purim, not just, the ones you want to keep. We keep them all. You understand? We keep all the commandments, brother. And we were commanded to keep the Passover. You understand? Throughout all of our generations. Now that we're in the land of captivity and the Lord is waking us up, we ought to be thinking ourselves in the ISUPK. We are supposed to be keeping the Passover. We're going to keep the Passover in the land of captivity, where the Lord put His name at. You understand? And He put His name and His stamp up there in NYC right about now, because that's where the truth. When He reestablished the truth, that's where the brothers that He woke up. That's where they was at. So that's where they started keeping it at, up in
Right.
New York. You understand? So that's where that's where the Lord put His name at. You understand? Keep reading.
And repent.
And repent. What does it mean to repent, Stephen?
To change one's mind.
To change your mind about the Most High's laws. You understand? And to start keeping them. Right?
That's right.
That's right. So, technically what you're saying if we turn around and go with that Christian theory so that we can't keep the Passover because we're not in Jerusalem, that means you can eat pork because you're not in Jerusalem. That means you can sleep with other men's wives because you're not in Jerusalem. That means you could be a homosexual because you're not in Jerusalem. That means you could be a lesbian because you're not in Jerusalem. You understand? We ain't in our homeland, so that means you can break all the commandments. The same Christian mumbo jumbo that you and the other preachers of the church is talking about. You understand? Y'all sit back and try to pick and pull different little things. You can't do it, huh?
Right.
You understand? What you need to be doing is, if you think you know the truth, you need to be getting down in some all black and some boots with some headbands on, the war scarf, learning this truth, going to war. You understand? That's what you need to be doing, trying to wake your people up, instead of trying to come up against us when you clearly don't know what you're talking about. You understand?
But I'm not saying that.
Go ahead, read it again. Continue.
And make supplication unto thee in the land of them that carry them captive.
You make supplication in this land. You understand, where we was carried captive. You understand? Keep reading.
Saying, we have sinned.
Say we have did what?
Sinned.
We have sinned. You understand? You understand that, Stephen?
I'm not saying that.
Keep going. Read.
And have done perversely.
And have done perversely. Okay? Israel has done perversely. We done broke all the laws. You understand? We wasn't keeping the Passover at one point. Until the Most High woke up the Isupk. Ain't nobody know. You ain't know nothing about no damn Passover and to go fast. You ain't know nothing about no Daniel. You ain't know nothing about nothing. You probably wasn't even interested in reading the Bible. You understand? But now you think you got a little knowledge. You want to come up against the man that the Lord raised up to try to sit here and say we ain't supposed to be celebrating the Passover in the land of our captivity, when the scripture says that we are supposed to rethink ourselves, man. You understand? And repent in the land. Keep going.
We have committed wickedness.
Is that it?
Sorry.
Okay, read the next scripture. What does it say?
Verse 48. And so return unto thee with all their heart.
And return unto thee with all their heart. Did it say that we out the land yet of our captivity? Hell no. We still there. We in the land of our captivity, returning to the Lord. Same way back in Kings, we doing it now. You understand? The scripture is past, present, and future. You understand me? So the same way we turned around and got in captivity back then, now we doing the same thing, and we got to get out by keeping the commandments in captivity. Keep reading.
And with all their soul.
Mm-hmm.
In the land of their enemies.
In the land of their enemies. Keep going.
Which led them away captive.
Mm-hmm.
And pray unto thee toward their land.
Mm-hmm. And pray unto thee toward their land. That's why in the Isupk we stand and we pray to the east. That's our land. You understand? Keep going.
Which thou gavest unto their fathers.
Mm-hmm.
The city which thou hast chosen.
Mm-hmm.
And the house.
The what?
The house.
The city? The what?
The house.
No. The city.
The house.
No, the city. Oh, yeah, take your time out. I know you want to cut me, brother. Take your time. Say, come on. Go ahead. Take your time, Mark. Get it.
The city which thou hast chosen.
The city which thou hast chosen. Now, why are we bethinking ourselves and turning and facing the city that the Lord has chosen? Instead of going there to stand in the city. You understand? That's because, guess what? Wherever we at, we supposed to be keeping the commandments, man. You understand? It ain't just no one place. You understand? We scattered all across this bad boy. You understand? We scattered all across. We got brothers that's in Nicaragua. Like, now I don't know how much a ticket would cost to get from Nicaragua to the land of our, you know what I'm saying, of our forefathers, but I'm pretty sure it might be expensive. So you mean tell me that those brothers and those sisters that the Lord wake up over there can't celebrate the Passover in the land of their captivity either? No, they can't. You understand? What is that in on that?
And the house which I have built for thy name.
Keep going.
Then hears out their prayer
Mm-hmm.
and their supplication in heaven, like dwelling place.
Then the Lord will turn around and hear all our supplication, us beg and plead. That's what we do. We pleading with the Lord, man, to get about. We are, Stephen. What about you? What are you doing so that the Lord will turn around and hear your prayer and get us up out of this captivity? Huh? What are you doing? Are you with your brothers or are you against them? Are you with your sisters or are you against them? Huh, Steve?
Wow, that was one heck of a rant.
You said what?
You didn't let me, that was one heck of a rant. You didn't let me respond to you.
What rant? You said that we ain't supposed to keep the Passover because we not in our land when the scripture does not say that.
Well, it does. I just read it to you.
Where does it say that?
You assume that I was saying the law was done away with. I never said that.
I didn't say the law was done away with. That's not what I said you said. I didn't say you said that.
You're saying that I'm saying it's okay to eat pork, that it's okay to sin, and I'm saying no, it's not. It's not okay to sin. That's the point I'm trying to make. That it is a sin to observe the Passover outside of Jerusalem. It is a sin to do that. That is what I'm trying to tell you.
That's not what you're trying to tell me, because the scripture does not say that.
But clearly it does in Deuteronomy chapter 16, 5-6, and Deuteronomy chapter 16 and 16.
Why does 1 Kings 8 and 47 and 48 say what it say? It says if they bethink themselves specifically, it says, in the land where they were carried captives at, in the land of their captivity. If they would turn and face the city where the Lord put his name at. It didn't say go there to celebrate the high holy days. Why did it say that? Why does the Bible say that if you're saying that we're not supposed to keep the Passover outside of the land? When the scripture just said, and you even said, to bethink yourself, like the scripture said, to repent, to keep the laws. So we got to keep all of them but the feast? We got to keep them all but the feast?
This is pretty easy to understand. If you give your child instructions to do something specifically, and they don't do those instructions the way you tell them to, they are disobedient. So the Most High is telling you that you're supposed to observe the Passover in Jerusalem, and you don't do that, you are being disobedient. Correct.
Well, 1 second, Q. The scripture just said in 1 Kings 8, 47 and 48, that because we did not obey the Most High, we got sent into captivity. That's why we are here. And you agree, we are in captivity now. And then the scripture says to repent in that land. You just said it's real simple to understand. It is real simple to understand. You understand? It's extremely simple to understand. You repent wherever the hell you at. And you start keeping the laws wherever you at. You understand? Why is it that you can turn around and keep all the rest of them, but you can't keep the Passover? Why are you saying that, Stephen?
I agree that we're supposed to keep all the laws. I agree with that.
And isn't the Passover one of those laws? Isn't observing the Passover one of those laws?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, so if you agree that we are supposed to keep all the law, then why are you disagreeing saying we're not supposed to keep the Passover? Because that's one of the laws.
I'm saying we're supposed to keep the Passover in Jerusalem.
We're supposed to keep all the commandments anywhere you go.
But that is a law.
You said what?
It is a law to observe the Passover in Jerusalem.
Go ahead, Q.
The
thing is, the brothers just don't want to see them. I'm a full of verse going to be straight to the cut, so he can understand that no matter where you are, you should keep the Passover. And Numbers chapter 9.
And hold on now, you know in the UPK we stay on one accord like the scripture say we supposed to. You understand? You read my mind, brother. The why? You understand? I saw the trooper back here. The trooper was finna pull it. You hear me? The trooper, Obama was about to pull the scriptures on him. You understand? Go ahead. What you want? What's the address?
Give me Numbers 9. We're gonna start at verse 6.
Okay, hold on. Numbers 9, you got it up?
Connell,
Go ahead.
Numbers 9 and
Verse 6, start at verse 6.
Connell, sir. Numbers chapter 9, verse 6. And there were certain men who were defiled by the dead body of a man, that they could not keep the Passover on that day.
So this is the children of Israel that trying to keep the Passover, but these brothers had been defiled by a dead body.
And they came before Moses and before Aaron on that day. And those men said unto him, We are defiled by the dead body of a man. Wherefore are we kept back, that we may not offer an offering of the Lord in his appointed season among the children of Israel?
So these brothers here, they want to serve the Lord, you understand? So they were worried, they inquired of the priest. They didn't just sit back and say, you know what, well, we defiled, we can't serve it. They didn't say, well, we ain't in our land, we can't serve it. They went and inquired of the priest before they made the error of not celebrating the Passover as they were instructed. So they went to the men of the Lord. Keep reading.
Right.
Verse 8, And Moses said unto them, Stand still, and I will hear what the Lord will command concerning you.
And that's what you need to do, brother. You need to stand still amongst these priests and prophets, man.
Right.
And get some understanding. What you're trying to do is you're trying to debate and show that we're in error when actually you're in error. You should have came here and inquired, you understand, before you let the Passover pass you and not celebrate. Keep reading.
That's right. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If any man of
Read
you,
nice and loud. Read nice and loud.
God, sir.
Can
Verse 10.
Salaki, hold on one second. Can you hear him out?
Fine, I can hear him. I just want to make sure that the brother can hear him.
Oh, okay, no sweat. I thought I had to make some adjustments to the system. Go ahead, Salaki.
Verse 10. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off,
What? Can you read that part again? Or what?
or be in a journey afar off,
So we in the land of our captivity are far off from Jerusalem.
Right.
Read.
yet he shall keep the Passover unto the Lord.
Do what?
He shall keep the Passover unto the Lord.
No, he should fast. No, he should fast.
He shall keep the Passover unto the Lord.
He shall keep the Passover. Right?
Right.
You hear that, young man?
Yeah, I know you.
Passover in a journey far off. So just because you're not in the land of Jerusalem don't mean you get to sin against the Lord and not keep the Passover.
That's right.
And give me and that was an excellent precept, Bob. You understand? Give me Deuteronomy 6 and 1 real quick. You understand? Because it's all over the Bible, man. You just don't know what you're talking about, Steve. You understand? You actually contradicting, you cutting yourself. You saying we're supposed to keep all of the law, all the commandments, and the Passover, the observance of the Passover is one of those commandments that we are supposed to keep, regardless of where you at. You understand? Read that out.
Deuteronomy chapter 6.
Somebody mute their phones. Got a little background going. I don't want Steve. No, don't sweat. Deuteronomy 6 and 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Now these are the commandments, the statutes, and the judgments which the Lord your God commanded to teach you, that ye might do them in the land whither you go to possess it.
In the land, whither you go, wherever you go, man, to possess this land. You know, Israelites have always traveled. and you can move anywhere you want to right now. You understand? You can go wherever the hell you want to right now and move somewhere wherever you please. But guess what? You keep them commandments. You take them damn commandments with you, Bob. You understand? Like the officer just said, you just don't want to keep them. And you trying to make up an excuse. You understand? So where you don't have to. But there is none, brother. You understand? Wherever you go in this land, man, to keep these commandments, you must keep them.
That's right.
You understand? Wherever you live at. All right? So do we need to go some more? Give me Deuteronomy 11:11, huh? You understand? Because the brother, he can't substantiate why we're not supposed to observe the Passover in the land of our captivity, especially when the scripture says to keep it in the land of your captivity. You understand? Hold on 1 second. I don't think this is what I want. Wait a minute, 1 second. All right, verse 8.
Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 8. Therefore shall ye keep all the commandments which I command you this day, that ye may be strong, and go in and possess the land, whither ye go to possess it.
Okay, keep going. Let's see what happens when you do that.
And that ye may prolong your days in the land, which the Lord sware unto your fathers, to give unto them and to their seed, a land that flows with milk and honey.
Okay, you can stop right there. You understand? So like I said, you can turn around and keep these commandments wherever you go out. You can do it if you wanted to. You don't want to. Real simple. Like the officer just brought out. You just don't want to keep them out. So do you have anything else that you would like to try to substantiate your claim? Because you just feel,
Well, I didn't, because...
Yes, you did.
There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, how do you observe the Passover?
Let me tell you something. If you had been in Queens, New York, you understand me? You would have seen it. Oh, boy. Matter of fact, you be on Facebook. You be on Facebook. We got videos and every damn thing. I know you was watching. Wasn't you watching? Matter of fact, you called Cross the Line, didn't you? Didn't you call Cross the Line with the same simple ass question? And you got cut there too. You called Cross the Line before the Passover. You understand? And he got cut and he got invited to come, didn't he?
Right.
Didn't the brother he got cut and you got invited to come to the Passover. You got body bagged, you understand me? Captain put him in a body bag and told him, bring your ass to the Passover. You understand? Come on, right? You BS. Go ahead, brother.
Steady crying out from the body bag.
He steady crying. Now he hurt. You understand? But all he had to do was just come and he could have observed the Passover, but you could have did it your damn self. You understand? Sitting at home talking about you fasting. You understand? On the Passover, you supposed to eat that lamb and drink that wine, brother.
That's right.
And have them bitter herbs. That's what you supposed to do.
Right.
You understand? Come on, Doc. Get out of here, man. Hey, but look, like I said, brother, you can't, like I said, all you gotta do is get into ISUPK. I know you admire us from afar off. You understand? But this is the place for all of our people to come, man. You understand? It's time.
Right.
It's time for Christians like yourself to stop the nonsense, huh? You understand? Stop playing with yourself. You understand? Because that's all you doing. You wasting a lot of time, man. We got brothers and sisters that's out here suffering and dying in these damn streets, and you worried about a goddamn fast and why we celebrated the Passover when we told you before the Passover why we celebrate the Passover. Then now here after, weeks after the Passover, we got to tell you again, you still hurt because you got cut. You understand? You supposed to be keeping all the law. You said that yourself. Keeping the Passover is one of those laws, huh? You understand?
Right.
Keeping the Passover is one of those laws. But you don't want to keep it. You don't want to keep it, like the officer said. You understand? So, but there is nothing that you can tell me, you understand, that says we not supposed to keep the Passover in the land of our captivity. There's nothing you can say. Go ahead, Doc.
Really what I think he's trying to do is he's trying to think he's going to find some difference in doctrine with whoever he calls in the UBK, but he don't understand. This is the one body of Christ. Y'all
That's
will
right.
one, understand? And you're going to get the same answer no matter who you call.
Right.
God, you can to command you during the house.
Right. You understand?
So you can play these games all you want to, but what you should be doing, instead of trying to destroy the truth or destroy the work that's being put in to get brothers off the street and back to serving the Lord, what you should be doing is going in the right side.
Right. Damn right. You understand? Because guess what? I don't see no man outside of the ISUPK working, doing a damn thing. You understand? You ain't doing nothing for the nation. Steady calling, being a damn pest on everybody's damn show and everybody's class. So coming up with the same question. Now, got this question answered several times already. Brothers even answered it for you on Facebook. You understand? You got cut and sliced and diced and packed up in a goddamn bag, wrapped with some plastic and put in a freezer. You understand? On a Facebook post, huh? And now here you back at it again. You wasting valuable time, man. We got brothers and sisters out here strung out on crack. You understand? Strung out on weed. Okay? We got children out here being goddamn molested. And we done proved to you already that you are supposed to keep all of the laws every damn where.
That's right.
You understand? It don't matter where you at. You understand? You're supposed to keep the law. You understand? We got brothers and sisters that need to be fed out here. Are you feeding anybody, Stephen? Huh?
It's funny that you tell me to keep the law.
Do you feed anybody? Do you clothe anybody, Stephen? Do you have any prison programs? Do you step up in prison? I know you're scared to step up in the ISUPK. I know you ain't stepped up in no prison. Have you went to a prison to try to wake your brothers up in prison and wake your sisters up in prison? Have you done that? Do you have a GED program set up for sisters and brothers?
Right.
Huh? Do you offer sisters and brothers jobs? What do you do? Show me your resume. Show me the work that you're doing. Because I know the men before me do all of that. They've been doing it since 1969. They're not wasting time on something simple as keeping the Passover wherever the hell you at. Real simple. Real simple, So why are you wasting time? What are you doing for this nation? What are you doing for this nation?
Are you ready for me to answer?
Yes. What are you doing for this nation?
I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. I'm calling you, warning you that you're breaking the law.
Good night, You understand? You got anything else? Because you just being as simple as hell, You understand? Do you have anything else?
I mean, I asked you a question earlier that you avoided.
Do you have anything else?
So let's get a better question. How do you, coming off the street, try to come in contact with men who have been studying this scripture for 50 plus years?
Right.
How do you come in and think you're going to correct somebody?
Right.
And you can't get past the little small stuff, man. Where do you think you found error in what we're speaking on, and you just got off the street and you're still on the street?
Right.
You understand? As a worldly person, a Christian. You understand? All of a sudden you know righteousness. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, man.
That's right.
You have not been taught to be a teacher, man.
Right.
You went past the first order of God, which is to be taught as the scripture says. Now here you are calling men who have been putting in the work since 1969 to try to debate your ragged point, which you're not making any point out. Now you want to ask, how do we observe the Passover? Get your hands in class and find out.
Right.
But like the officer said, man, we got more pressing business to handle, man.
Exactly.
Playing with you, man.
Hey,
They're saying you're not doing anything, man, and they don't call it these folks in school anymore with that nonsense, man.
right. Now look at this. Now look at it. Go to Numbers real quick. Numbers 9 and go down to 4 and 5. You understand? The dude is off his rocker. You understand? So if he think he gonna turn around and come up with a cut, you understand? Like the officer just said, you wasting precious time, man. You understand? Get in class. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. When I saw these men and how goddamn strong they were and solid on what they were saying, I wanted to join them. You understand? I ain't think of nothing. They taught me properly. I knew what they was teaching me was the truth because they was able to break it all down. You understand? To the T, like what the scriptures say. You understand? Like what Isaiah 28, 9 and 10 says. All right? But you can't do that. You stuck on one goddamn scripture. Read that out.
Numbers
And then I'm
chapter
gonna
9.
be done with this one.
Numbers chapter 9, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
And Moses spake unto the children of Israel that they should keep the Passover.
That they should keep the Passover. What time is this coming out of right here, Stephen? When was this right here? Was this in Jerusalem?
What was the question?
Was this in Jerusalem?
What scripture you reading?
Look, silly ass ain't even keeping up with what we reading there. You understand? Numbers chapter 9, verse 4 and 5. Numbers chapter 9, verse 4 and 5. I know you didn't catch it because you're not certified by the Lord. You ain't gonna catch it, huh? You understand? You're gonna be stuck on stupid every day you stay outside the UPK. You understand? You're gonna keep sitting back thinking of silly questions to call and try to disrupt classes with. You understand? Keep reading.
That they should keep the Passover.
That they should keep the Passover. Keep reading.
And they kept the Passover on the 14th day of the first month at even in the wilderness
in the
of
what?
Sinai.
In the what?
In the wilderness.
Wait a minute. No. In Jerusalem.
In the wilderness.
In the wilderness. Dumb. You understand? You keep the laws wherever you at, man. Now, let's get off of that. Do you have any more questions?
Well, I mean, you didn't let me respond to you.
Do you have any more questions? I wasn't asking for your response because you done on that.
You just mentioned
You're done on that. You understand? You had your chance to prove it, you didn't. You understand? We're supposed to keep the commandments everywhere. You could not substantiate it. Do you have another question?
I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm trying to save you.
Brother, let me ask you a question. Do you have another question?
Well, yeah.
You say you don't?
The second question you guys have answered.
Okay, cool. You can put your phone on mute and you can continue to listen in. Because we finna move forward. You understand? Alright. Now, the sister had a question about our stance on homosexuality. And Stephen is a prime example. You understand me? Of why the men in the ISUPK are not homosexuals.
That's right.
You understand? No homosexual tendency whatsoever. You understand? And our stance on that, you understand? And guess what? The sisters, it was valid. You understand why she was asking? She wasn't saying none of us was, of course, but she was just going off of, what happened in the past, and brothers in the world. You understand? With a brother in the world, you just might get you a homosexual. You understand? You just might get you a child molester, a dope head, you understand? Or this nut Steven right here. You understand? That knows absolutely nothing about what he's talking about. Alright? So like I said, our stance on homosexuality is no black man, Hispanic man, or Native Indian man is supposed to be a homosexual. No black woman, Hispanic woman, Native Indian woman is supposed to be a lesbian. You understand? It is a sin. Alright? And that goes for us both, the man and the woman. Alright? And that's in Genesis 1:27. I'm gonna just go over there. We ain't gotta read the scriptures, you understand? let me see, what's it in 1 Corinthians? Ezekiel 23:3, to where the women bruise the teats of their breasts. You understand? Men lesbians in the land of Egypt. You understand? We came out of that land. The Lord gave us the laws so that we to separate us from the Egyptians. You understand? The things that we did in that land, we could no longer do them. You understand? The Lord wasn't having it. All right. So, like I said, but that's our stance on homosexuality. Real simple and plain. Ain't none of us no goddamn homo.
Right.
You understand? I don't believe that none of my niggas was no homosexual at all. You understand? Even in the world.
Right.
These niggas too hard for that. Okay? So that's the scriptures on that, man. You know. And like I said, and us, we keep that law too. You understand? Stephen, do you keep that law? Are you against homosexuality? Or you can't keep it because you're in the land of your captivity?
I'm for all the laws.
You for all the law? No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. What church you go to?
What's my what?
What church you go to?
I don't go to the church.
You don't go to church? Are you a teacher?
Like a school
Do you teach anywhere? No, I'm talking about the Bible.
Oh, yeah.
You do? Where you teach the Bible?
I teach the Bible to you guys all the time.
Where you teach? Oh my God, you just fool. Where do you teach the Bible at, Stephen?
Right here.
Where is it? Look, the brother ain't doing nothing. You understand? The brother ain't teaching nobody nothing, and it's good. That's actually a good thing that you are not teaching nobody a damn thing. You don't know a damn thing. That's actually a good thing. I ain't knocking you for that. But I just want to prove a damn point. You understand? That brother, you ain't doing nothing. You serving this nation not damn bit of good. You understand? Get in all black and some boots and shut your goddamn mouth.
Right.
And learn the Bible. Because you don't know it. All right? Now let's go on. Do anybody else got any questions? Do we got any more questions? Any more questions? Okay, no sweat. Let me check my phone. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's go to hold on, one second, bear with me. Go to Deuteronomy 28, verse 1 through 3. All right. I was talking, it's a little sidebar, it's kind of what, let's do this out there. Today, I went to the library to look for a couple of little books. I was approached by a Christian black woman, right? And you know how Christians love to throw, their little lingo out there. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm blessed, you know what I'm saying? What does it say on the button a long time ago? Too blessed to be stressed and all that. They got all the lingo out, you know what I mean? But don't know what they talking about at all. You know what I mean? They have absolutely no clue as to what a blessing is or none of that. But the sister got into a little more. She turned around, of course, you know what I'm saying? I'm what I can say UPK'd out, you know what I mean? I got my headband on. I got the shield of David on, rings on, you understand me? My armbands, the fringes with the blue on the damn pants, you understand? The more gangster boots, you understand? I'm telling you, the shirt, goddamn me, Christ is a black man, you know what I mean? So the sister said, damn, she said, brother, you look like a warrior or something. You know what I'm saying? Just don't know that's what my name is.
Right.
You feel me? So the sister said, man, what's going on with you? So, I turned around and gave her some fire. Her and, two brothers that was with her. And she was, oh man, you seem to be on what I'm on, right? And tapped her Bible. You heard me? I said, oh, you in the truth? She said, oh, I go to church. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm like, oh, okay, you ain't supposed to go to no church, right? So, but then she turned around and said, why not? She said, I said, because God ain't in the church. You understand? The scripture is actually against going to a church, damn Christian church. You know what I mean? Look at what goes on in that place, right? So the sister was trying to defend it, of course. You know what I mean? Then she started cutting herself, making herself sound ridiculous. She turned around and said that all the preachers are preaching for themselves, but you're supposed to go to church and learn the word. I said, wait a minute, hold up. That is a very hypocritical statement to make. Well, how are you going to a place claiming to learn the word when you just said that the preacher ain't even teaching you the word? He's teaching you what according to what he wants to teach you of himself, like what you said. I didn't say it, right? So then, of course, after that, the sister said, you know what? She took the flyer, right? She said, here, you can take this Illuminati stuff over now in the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? Now she's scared. You know what I'm saying? She swooped. I got the other two little brothers scared. You know what I mean? He tried to finish the conversation, but she jumped bad. Look, shut up. Don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, God damn. And the brother shut his mouth and started listening to him, man. And sat there, did not say a word. You know what I mean? The sister got so loud, security came over there. He said, man, what's going on? You know what I mean? You know, I told her, I said, man, look, brother, I said, she all right, man. We just, have a decent conversation, She disagreed, and she's got a big mouth, you know what I mean? So he turned around and laughed and, left her alone, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, these Christians love to throw out different things and different lines, and they can't substantiate none of their claims. They can't prove none of what they say. You know what I mean? You're not blessed, you understand, when you don't keep the commandments. And that's what the Bible says. You know what I mean? So we gotta, instead of listening to that same mumbo jumbo going to church, something else she said that really got her upset is when she said that Jesus was with her, right? No matter where she go. Now she over in the hood, over in Baldwin Park. You feel me?
Right.
Late at night. Now, first off, what you doing? A woman claiming to be a follower of Christ. You in one of the roughest parts in St. Louis, on that north side, late at night. The brothers that's out there raping and robbing and this and that, trying to spread the sister, told her, sister, why are you even out here? You ain't supposed to be out here at this time of night. That's what she said that the brothers told her. You know what I'm saying? That's selling the dope, that's murdering niggas, though. They trying to help spread his sister life. You know what I mean? Telling her, get off the streets. You know she got talking that mumbo jumbo.
Right.
Oh, Jesus got me. Oh, see, when you got Jesus, I said, sister, the scripture even says to do things with wisdom. You understand? The men that's out there committing the crimes is trying to help you get up off the streets where the crime's being committed at. And you talking about some goddamn Jesus. You understand? Well, guess what? Had one of the brothers turned around and said, okay, you damn fool, and pulled a pistol on you and did something to you, then where would Jesus have been then?
Right.
You understand? You can't just do that just because, you understand, you claim that Jesus is with you. Christians claim that Jesus is with them and that they blessed all the goddamn time. You understand? When that's not the truth. That's not the case. You know what I mean? So go ahead, give me those scriptures, Doc. Read.
God. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Okay. Now, what does it mean to observe and to do diligently? What does that mean? What is the Lord saying? To hearken diligently. What does it mean to hearken?
Salaki,
Go ahead.
to listen and obey.
Damn right. You understand? You got to listen, man. You understand? You can't be a know-it-all, you understand, and be in the truth. You got to come learn. You have to humble yourself. You know what I mean? And guess what? Black folks got a whole lot of pride, and guess what? For no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? Black people are extremely prideful, man, and we have absolutely no reason at all to be so whatsoever. All right. So the Lord is saying we got to hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord. What's the voice of the Lord? Is that voice that you hear when you wake up in the morning, and the voice tell you get out of bed, you got to go to work? Because you know that's what the Christians say. What that song say? He woke me up this morning. They got a song where they say that the Lord woke them up in the morning hour. You hear me? The Lord, hey, Jesus is your personal alarm clock. He started you on your way. Man, that song is so goddamn silly. You know what I mean? He put food on your table. Now Jesus is Mr. Belvedere to you. He in the kitchen with an apron on cooking you breakfast. You understand? He woke you up this morning, started you on your way, put food on your table, put gas in your car, made you turn the blinker on to go left, because you know they always tell them Jesus take the wheel. You understand? They taking a nap. They got a Google car. Jesus is driving. You hear me? They taking a Google car to work. They taking a nap. You understand? It's silly as hell, man. You understand? That's not how this works. You understand? You got to obey the voice of the Lord. And what is the voice of the Lord? What is the voice of the Lord?
Law.
Go ahead.
Law, statutes, and commandments.
The scriptures, damn right. You understand? Because guess what? 9 times out of 10, damn 10 times out of 10, that voice you hear in your head, that ain't the Lord talking to you. You understand? That is, especially if it's something evil. You know what I mean? That definitely ain't the Lord. You understand? You talking about you ready to go get high, smoke some weed, somebody call, that's that crack calling you. You
Right.
understand? That's that dope calling you. Okay? That wasn't the Lord. All right? So like I said, man, you got to turn around, you got to hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord. And his voice is these scriptures, all of it. You understand? All of it. The law. You definitely right. You understand? Because that's the start of it. You understand? Because that's what they started teaching me first when I got up in the UPK is the law. You understand? Is the law. So you got damn right. Then brotherhood, you understand? And everything else that follows. You know what I mean? So like I said, hell yeah, you're going to learn the law. You're going to learn the word. That's his voice, man. You understand? The Lord ain't, what do they say? The Lord spoke to me and told me something. You know what I mean? The Lord, wait a minute, what is it about you? You understand? Why did the Lord just pick you to tell you something? You understand? And that's the first, the General Hyman says it all the time. You got to wipe Christianity off your brain. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Some brothers and sisters is, they come into the truth faster. You understand? I done seen some brothers get in here with the quickness. I done seen some shuffle their feet a little bit. You know what I mean? Was a little skeptical. Had to make sure for themselves. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Check, double check, triple check if you have to. You understand? Triple check, quadruple check if you have to. But they turn around and they kill the Lord always telling you something. You know what I mean? The Lord got to stop you and tell you not to smoke crack. Really? You know what I mean? I got a cousin that's big off in the church. You hear me? Oh my God. Her son is a preacher. And oh Lord, her brother is a preacher. And her brother, look here, he turned around, oh my God, my first year of the truth. He got mutilated. You hear me? 4 of the officers in the UPK murdered my cousin on Facebook. I'm talking about killed his doctrine out. Man, he came up against me on a post. I forgot what I said. I just posted scripture. And I'm talking about, he turned around and came on there and said something, and my cousin got fried that night. And so bad to where his other sister turned around and sent me a death threat in my inbox. You hear me? And then blocked me. You understand?
Nice.
Sent me a death threat in my inbox after that because my brothers tore his Christian ass apart. You hear me? And man, he turned around and she said, I seen something that, this is other sister. I seen something that you posted on Facebook saying that you don't eat pork no more. You can't eat pork now. We from the South. So you know that's all niggas eat was ham.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pork roast, pork chop, pork butt, pork feet, pork hand, pork eye. You know what I'm saying? We eat there pork every damn thing. You man, and turn around and said, no, I don't eat that. Why not? I said, cause it's against the law. It's against God's law. You understand? The Most High said not to eat the swine. That's the pig.
Right.
That's pork. That's ham. You know, that's ham sandwich. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, whatever it is. Pork roast. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That's pork. You know, and she said, well, the Lord ain't spoke to me and gave me that yet. So until then, I'ma keep eating pork. I said, good goddamn night. I said, he already spoke to you and said, it's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. You know what she said? Oh, not in my Bible. You understand? That's what she told me. It ain't in her Bible don't say that.
God.
And they swear up and down that we are the ones reading from a different book. You know what I mean? I told her, I said, cause this is the same King James version you got. You understand? Cut it out. Go ahead.
I guess her Bible got the scripture that say you supposed to have a personal relationship.
Hey, it probably do. Yeah, look, her Bible got personal relationship in the scriptures. You know?
Right.
It say you gotta have a personal relationship with Jesus now. You know what I'm saying? And she do. That's what she claims. She got a personal relationship with him. You know what I mean? What the hell is so personal about your relationship to where you the only one got one with Jesus?
Right.
You know, and then turn around and what else they be saying? They like separate. Well, my God this and my God that. My God ain't say this. My God, like there is another God. It's only one. Your God say any goddamn thing. Your God is a white man.
Right.
He said you can eat pork. He pulled out an article. This tripped me out. But when I was studying to be a dietitian, I turned around and started looking up every man. I looked at so much stuff about food. And Esau had an article and a part of a documentary where he claimed that he cleaning pork up. You know what I'm saying? He claimed that pork ain't dirty no more, it ain't filthy no more. He runs some type of chemical, I forgot the name of that chemical, but he run it through like a processor, claim to get the filth out of the meat. You understand? Well, guess what? All you simply got to do is not eat the pork. You understand? Because guess what? Now you're eating the damn chemical. And ain't no telling what the chemical is doing to you. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what the harmful chemical, like for instance, they use, what is it called? I think E85. I think it's called some type of cleaner to where they use to clean the fish. I said E85. I might be wrong because I think that's gas too. Ain't that new gas they got E85 or something like that? It's something like it's a chemical with some numbers right behind it. E something, and they take a fish and they sit the fish in this chemical and take a mallet and beat the fish, to where the skin will expand to where it will absorb the damn chemical, and that's how they claim to be cleaning the fish. You know what I'm saying? Well, guess what? All you gotta do is just not dump filth in the water. You know what I'm saying? And the fish that's supposed to clean the sea, the water, the oceans and the water, rivers and all that, they will do their job, and the other ones that we can consume will be clean. You understand? Real simple.
Right.
But why you got to make a chemical? And you understand, the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. Huh?
Right.
You understand? To even have to make up a process outside of what God said. You understand? The Most High laws is perfect, man.
Right.
When he said not to eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, catfish, shellfish, it's for a reason. He know what the hell he talking about. He's way smarter than any of us. You understand? He's way smarter than any of us. He knows exactly what he's talking about. And you talk about a good father. He's an excellent father. You understand? To turn around and tell you what to do, give you instructions, and then tell you why not to do it. You understand? He not only said not to eat pork, he said, look, it's unclean unto you. You understand? Eating this is going to harm you. You understand? So do not eat this. Come on, man. What more of a father can we ask for? You understand? What more of a father? Why try to go to church and make seizure boys, you're that white Jesus? Why make him your father just because you want to be a homo? You understand? Why make him your father because you want to eat pork, and you're going to get all of the damn upper respiratory infections that come along with eating the pork.
Right.
We're eating the damn ham sandwich. You know what I mean? We're eating the shrimp and the scampi. You understand? You're gonna turn around the lobster. What else they what's some other ones? Crab legs. You understand? Oh my God, they love that junk. And what do it taste? It tastes like butter. You dip it in butter, and it tastes like butter.
Salami.
Yeah, go ahead.
It smell like ball shit.
Man, it do. You understand? Straight up. I mean, pork even. Man, I had a sister today that turned around and she was talking about that ham. She said, man, we ain't supposed to eat pork. She said, man, bacon is so good. Oh, I love bacon. It's so good. I said, sister, no, it's not. It's really not. She said, when you think about it, it's really not. I just love. That's how you know that is a demon. You understand? The ham, the pork, the sausage, the breakfast sausage, you know what I'm saying? That is a demon, dog. Because the sister said it's so good, and then realized, well, really it ain't, but I love it. It's good. No, it's not. You understand? This is that all demon. So, like the scriptures say, man, you want to turn around and you want to keep these commandments. The Lord will set you on high above all the nations of the earth. Now look, sidebar, that's not equality. You understand? Like Christians here in America is fighting for damn equality when the Lord said that we are above everybody. You understand? If we keep his laws, then we will be above all the nations.
Right.
But guess what? Now we are not. Go to give me go to was it first Ezra? In the Apocrypha. Or is it second Ezra? It might be. Hold on a second. I think it's first Ezra. No, second Ezra, that's right. Second Ezra 6 and 54. All right, give me that. And anytime anybody want to chime in, I guess Steve, you still on the line, you can think of some more questions. You understand? You all you gotta do is take your phone off of mute, say Salaki, excuse me, and we'll get right to it. All right, go ahead,
Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Okay, so guess what? The Lord created everybody. It was another question that a sister asked me today. She said, was white people an experiment? You understand? Hey, they act like it. You hear me? But I said, no, sis, they people. The Lord created everybody. You understand? They are some cruel and unusual goddamn people. You understand? They are some vile and disgusting people. But they just so happen to be people. The Lord created all of us. Nobody was an experiment. Nobody was just created. The white man is only somebody trying to clone somebody.
Right.
You understand? When somebody in my family die, I'm gonna just look forward to them coming back again, being reincarnated, like what the Bible says.
Right.
I don't want to hold on to that person for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, damn, it wasn't meant to go that way. You live, you die, you come back again. You understand? You keep these commandments, you break them. The Lord turn around, you got judgment, and then you're gonna come back a certain way. Yes, you will come back and live out your punishment or your reward. Simple as that. You know what I mean? But the Lord created everybody. You understand? We all come from Adam and Eve, and then the people that thou hast chosen, and that will be us. You understand? That will be blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We are the people that He chose. All right, keep going.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because of thy life.
No sweat. Take your time.
O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Okay, now the Lord turned around and made the world for our sakes. He made this world for us to rule it. You understand? He turned around and told Adam, you got dominion over every damn thing. You understand? Rule this place. And if they had kept the laws, we wouldn't be dying like what we are.
Right.
You understand? Had Adam and Eve not went off and they did not eat no goddamn apple, that is a lie. You know what I'm saying? They went and served another god. Eve got tricked by that damn serpent, that devil, which is the so-called white man, and she listened to him instead of listening to her man. You understand? Because her man did teach her. And that's what, sidebar real quick, a lot of sisters have that problem. You understand? They don't want to listen to their goddamn husband. This is why you get all the demons you got. This is why you as stupid as you is. This is why you create all the problems in the man's life, in your life. This is why you go through all the hell you go through, because you refuse to damn listen. You understand? You got to humble yourself. Romans 15:4 said things written afore was written for our learning. Learn from Eve's mistake by not listening to Adam, going against her damn husband, listening to the devil tell her that she could be God. You understand? And then her believing it. Okay? Instead of doing that, turn around and do what the Bible said, which is to obey your husband. You understand? Obey your damn man. I'm telling you, obedience will fix every damn thing. If you shut your mouth and be obedient, do everything that man wants, you have no problems out of it. Trust me. Even a Jake in the world, you understand? Now, he don't always appreciate sisters that would do that for him. You understand? But even he wants more peace than he want to be arguing with you. You understand? He wants you to listen to him. He wants you to do what he said. All right? That's why Jake in the world leave you, because you're just too goddamn much for him. You understand? That's why sisters in the world get treated the way that they do. All right? So, like I said, keep reading that up.
Verse 56. As for the other people.
Now, who is the other people? As for the other people. Who is the other people?
Like,
Go ahead.
the nations that aren't part of Israel.
Who?
The nation.
Absolutely. The other nations of people. Damn right. Okay. As for the other people, keep going.
Which also come of Adam.
Which also come of Adam. We had the brother turned around, and the night we had the class about is Esau the Arabs or the so-called white man. He turned around and responded. He came back with one and then came back with another. He said that Esau was Jacob's brother, so he made an excuse. You understand? But what he don't understand, because he's not the truth, is that everybody turned around and broke off and became their own damn nation, their own separate nation, even though they all come from Noah's sons. You understand? Noah's grandson. You understand? All of the people turned around and broke off and became their own damn nation. You understand? Esau, the Edomites, they their own nation. The Israelites, we our own nation. You understand? So we're not family like what, this dude was trying to say. Okay? Because hell, Esau sure don't treat you like family, do it. If he was our family, do he treat you like that? Hell no. You understand? He'll blow your damn brains out whenever he feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, keep reading.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
That they are what?
Nothing.
They are nothing, man. All the other nations of people, they are nothing. Keep on.
But be like unto spittle.
Be like unto spittle. What is spittle? Somebody give it to me. What is spittle?
Saliva.
Go ahead.
Saliva.
Spit. Damn right. You understand? Spit. And what does somebody do when they spit? They get something nasty out of their mouth. You understand? They get something filthy out of their mouth. The Lord compared him to some filthy spit. You understand? Something that you are hot and trying to get out of your mouth quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Right.
And put it on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Keep reading.
And has likened the abundance of them.
Liken the abundance of them. What's the abundance of them?
Like
Go ahead.
all of them.
All of them together. You goddamn right. You understand? He likened the abundance of them, all of the other nations of people together. Keep going.
Unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
With a drop that falling from a vessel. So you understand that. You understand? Nobody is trying to do anything with a drop that come out of a vessel, a glass, a cup. You understand? You turn around and your kids spill some of that juicy juice on the floor, you get a quicker picker upper and you throw it in the trash. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do with a drop. You know, you don't make kids take the straw out their little sippy cup, you know, out their little juice box and then sip up the damn drop off the floor. You know what I'm saying? You say, oh baby, you gotta be careful. Sit down with your juice. You understand? That mommy, that daddy get this up. And you take that quicker pick up and you like they do on a commercial. You know what I'm saying? You get that drop and then what you do? Jordan, throw that damn paper towel right in the trash. You understand? That's what the Lord did with that's somebody said about the other nations. You understand? They are like a drop that falls from a vessel, man. They are nothing.
Right.
You every damn thing. You understand? And you don't know it because you're such a slave. You woe out so goddamn bad here in America to where you can't see how God loves you. You understand? But guess what? His damn correction, it is part of his love. You understand? That's him showing you that he loves you. The Lord ain't like your mama. You understand? The Most High ain't like your mama to turn around and put up with your nonsense every time. Man, I turned around and man, I seen my family when I was coming up, boy, they get locked up left and right. You know what I'm saying? Call mama. You hear me? They would call my grandpa. You hear me? They would call my grandpa first. Cause they know grandpa said, I ain't coming to get your ass. You know what I'm saying? Grandpa let you sit in there. Call mom, quick. Oh, baby, you didn't. What? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? And mama go get baby out of jail. You hear me? Big baby too. 30, 40-year-old, 50-year-old baby. Not a little baby. You hear me? Straight up. So like I said, daddy don't play. You know what I'm saying? Like, Most High, hey, he ain't like your mama. He ain't turn around, look at it, oh, you robbed the gas station, baby. Oh, I'm finna come get you out of there. Lord knows, I don't want my baby sitting in no jail. You know what I'm saying? That's not how the Most High is. Boy, you rob a liquor store, boy, you gonna turn around sitting there however long the Lord say, sit, check it.
Right.
You understand? You gonna endure whatever punishment the Lord put down on you. You understand? Keep reading out.
Verse 57.
Mm-hmm.
And now, O Lord, behold these heathen,
Mm-hmm.
which have ever been reputed as nothing.
These heathens that the Lord had constantly said that these people are nothing. You understand? He has constantly said that the other nations of people are absolutely nothing to me. Keep reading.
Have begun to be lords over us.
They are now lords over us. Okay? Now, you turn around and the scripture said in Deuteronomy 28 and you just read 1, right? Verse 1. Okay. In verse 1 it said that if we keep the commandments, then we will be set on high above all the nations. Right? But here is this is Ezra, and Ezra, he turned around and we in the Assyrian captivity. This is the Assyrian captivity. And he's saying the people that you have said is absolutely nothing to you. Now they lords over us. They ruling over top of us. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 2.
No, finish that last part of 57. Not 28. Back in
Verse 57.
yeah. Finish that last part.
And to devour us.
And to do what?
Devour
The other
us.
nations of people are simply devouring us. You understand that? You understand? Because we refuse to obey the Lord, we are getting devoured here. You understand? That's what the other nations of people have done. They took advantage. They said, you know what, man, look, the Lord is not with the people. We can take advantage of them right now. You understand? Let's get them right now. Okay? We pulled the scripture the other day that they are for our disposal.
Right.
You understand? That's what the white man said about us, man. We like nothing to them. Alright? Keep on.
But we thy people,
Mm-hmm.
whom thou hast called thy firstborn,
Uh-huh.
thy only begotten,
Uh-huh.
and thy fervent lover,
Uh-huh.
are given into their hand.
We are given into their hands, man. You understand? Look at what the Lord is saying about us. You understand? He's saying we his firstborn. The scripture says that Israel is his firstborn. You understand? We the apple of his eye. You understand? All of that, man. And because we choose to be disobedient, you understand, like the brother Steve say, you understand, which he clearly is not for all the law like what he claimed. You understand? Because if he was, then he would have knew these other precepts that we pull, and wherever you go in the land, you understand, you keep the commandments, man. There is no excuse. You understand? Officer Punaya pulled out the perfect damn precept, you understand, to cut him with that. Alright? Then we turn around and pull the one about being in the land in captivity. The man, he just simply don't want to keep the law. And this is why we are on the bottom instead of being on the top like what the Lord said. You understand? All because you simply don't want to keep the law. Alright? So, now go back to verse 2.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
And all these blessings shall come on thee.
All these blessings shall come on thee if we would obey the Lord. You understand? You got to keep the commandments. Alright? You got to keep the commandments. That's how you be blessed, man.
Right.
Blessings ain't nothing you just put on your answer machine and on your your voicemail and all of that. You know what I mean? Being blessed ain't something that you just say. You know, anytime you see somebody, they say, "Hey, how you doing? What's up with you, man?" "Oh, I'm blessed." You know what I mean? I just seen my brothers and my sisters strung out on crack. You understand? To where I'm blessed. I'm hurt. Man, brother, you own crack. You understand? Sister, you own crack and you're selling your body for it. How are you blessed? Sisters is sleeping with niggas for blunts. How are you blessed?
Right.
You understand? Because you here. Being here ain't no damn blessing when we in hell. You understand? You own crack. Your child is being molested. They blessed too? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like I said, it's time for black people to get off this foolishness, man, and truly know what a blessing is and really receive one. You understand? You come into the UPK and keep these commandments, the Lord will show you some mercy and give you some of the blessings. You understand? You will turn around and the Lord will show you some mercy and give you some blessings. For you changing your life. You understand? Instead of being the same old wicked woman or man that you've always been, that old man, that old self died, you understand? And you become a brand new person. Alright? So the Lord said, all these blessings shall come on thee, keep going.
And overtake thee.
And overtake thee. You understand? Meaning to overpower. You understand? All these blessings. Good night. It sounded good already. You understand? I don't know what the Christian church is thinking of to where they'll just keep saying, you know, they blessed, you know, say it just, you know, for casual conversation versus keeping the commandments like the Lord said and actually be blessed. Keep going.
If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If thou shalt hearken. You understand? That's real clear. You understand? You don't just get blessed because, what they say? Blessed and highly favored. That's another silly line they got.
God.
You understand? What make you so goddamn favored? You understand? How are you so, what are you doing to be the Lord's favorite? You understand? Come on, man. You ain't doing a goddamn thing. When the scriptures say, speak to the children of Israel, not just my goddamn favorite. You understand? That's who the Lord wants. The Lord wants all of us to obey him, not just his damn favorite, man. You understand? Real simple. Okay? That's why we all in captivity. Because all of us did not obey him. So we all, you know what I mean? And the only way to get back right and to get the blessings is to simply obey. Alright? Give me Jeremiah 7, verse 23 and 24. We'll wrap it up with a couple more. You know what I'm saying? We almost at the end of the class. And we're gonna pull just a few more scriptures. Unless anybody got any more questions. You understand? If anybody got any more questions at any time, I'm gonna drop them now. Alright, go ahead, Al.
Was that chapter 25?
7, Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 23 and 24.
Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
But this thing commanded I them, saying, Obey my voice,
Mm-hmm.
and I will be your God,
Mm-hmm.
and ye shall be my people.
Mm-hmm.
And walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you.
Okay? So if you do everything that the Lord said do, everything will be well with you. You understand? And for some odd reason, black people just simply don't understand it. You know what I mean? They just don't understand true obedience, man. You have to, and you know, like for instance, they think Christians say, you know, they got a job, right? God bless them with a job. You filled out the application. You understand? You met the qualifications. Okay, that's what got you the job. You turn around and you went and oh, God bless me with a car. I got a car. You got your tax return. You took $2,000. You went and put down on you a whip. You understand? That's how you got that car. You understand? You paying a damn high ass car note and some high ass insurance. That's how you got the car. You understand? That's how you able to take it off the lot. You know what I mean? You got to have that proof of insurance before you can drive the cars off the lot now. That's how you got the car, man. You ain't just blessed because you bought a car.
Right.
Because, you know, you got a new apartment. You understand? Because you woke up this morning. You understand? That's not no blessing, man. You know, a blessing is everything. If you want everything to be well with you, obey the Lord. Keep these commandments. Go ahead, keep reading now.
Verse 24. But they hearken not,
Mm-hmm.
nor incline their ear,
Mm-hmm.
but walk in the counsels and in the imagination of their evil heart,
Mm-hmm.
and went backward
Mm-hmm.
and not forward.
Do you know what fake Israelites and anybody that's outside of this truth is doing? They're walking backwards and not forward. You understand? If we at the point, man, to where we need to be doing what verse 23 say, okay? Which is to obey the Lord's voice, man. You understand? Keep his commandments. These fake Israelites, these other groups, you understand? These Christians, they got us walking backwards, man, and not forward. You understand? That's what they got us doing, walking backwards. Okay, this brother is called class tonight talking about we ain't supposed to observe the Passover in New York. You understand? That's him trying to make us walk backwards.
Right.
He ain't teaching us. Guess what? Commander and Hannah got us going forward.
That's right.
You understand? We coming together in this place. You understand? We keeping the commandments. We here for our brothers and our sisters. We doing that here. You understand? We doing that in here. But anybody else, like the brother said, he ain't doing a goddamn thing. You understand? Someone calling us trying to teach us. You understand? Well, number one, we are the teachers. Okay? We are the ones that's certified by the Lord. You are not. You understand? That brother is an idiot. Alright? And he's trying to get us to walk backwards and not forward. That's why I don't even listen. I'm telling you, when you come in here, man, you know, I know that like when you're a trooper, boy, you got your zeal is on like 20,000. You know what I mean? And you want to cut everybody. You want to drop scriptures. You want to do, you know what I'm saying? I know the feeling. Trust me. You understand? Because I was there myself when I was a trooper. You know what I mean? But man, I'm telling you, once you get a little seasoned, you're going to be like, man, please. You understand? You ain't even going to be bothered with that because you're going to know that the men in here want you to go forward and not backwards. You understand? They want everything to be well with you. So we're gonna keep it, what they say, keep it real in the street, we're gonna keep it real up in UPK.
Right.
You understand? We're gonna keep it real up in here. And you got to keep the commandments, man, in order to be blessed.
That's right.
All right. And pretty much that's pretty much it on that. You understand? We'll pick up on the next class. If we ain't got no more questions, we'll go ahead and end the class. You understand with that. Shalom, Israel.